Oh. All right, chat. Here we go. We got Wizz versus Nugget, a Europe versus US West matchup. And you might be thinking to yourself, wow, that's amazing. You know what would be great? Playing that match on US East, where both players will have about 100 ping, and it'll be a nice, fair way to have two regions play against each other. And if you thought that, you would be absolutely, utterly wrong, because what Nugget thinks is that a fairer match can be played on US West. For some reason, Nugget has picked to play this on US West instead of US East, where he has 120 to 140 ping, he says, which, by the way, we just got him the worst possible server, and he still wants to stay on it.
Love you, Feer. Keep it up, Feer7.
Yo, thank you guys for the subs. I'll call you out for a moment. In a second, as we talk about the intro of this, Wizz is going to score first. So we will play the best of 5 completely on US West. Now, I was saying earlier, even US East players frequently don't want to play Wizz and some of the other West guys on US West, but Nugget, apparently a different breed. Now, we haven't seen Nugget playing ones for a while. Ever since he got 1700 in the previous ranked season, I want to say he literally didn't queue up ones again. He just hung out at top 5 for the rest of the season. And now that the season is reset, I believe he was playing some more ones games, and we've asked him whether or not he'd like to come on for a show match, and he says he would. And it's crazy that he picked US West. Still can't get over it, but hey, we'll see how he does. We've seen... He said that these goals aren't good. What are you saying? We've seen KB1 do it, so it's not impossible to be a top-tier player on 140 ping, and maybe Nugget will show us that he can do it as well. Wizz taking to the backboard and unable to score, but demos Nugget. The Beetle Man, thank you for the Prime for 2 months. Glad to have you at stream. Glad you could catch it. And Batul, thank you for the 5 months total, 4 months in a row. Appreciate it. I will keep it up. Feer7 to you as well. Chat, I should mention, if you are here because of the future AJ versus Evo game, that has been slightly delayed. At first, it was going to be right after this one. Now, it's going to be at 6:30 Eastern. 6:30 Eastern is when that one will be played. It'll probably be just 2 separate streams today, because we had to. The players needed to move that one back a bit. Nugget still looking for his first goal on US West. Wizz looking for a double, and not getting anywhere close, but a pretty tough shot he just got coming off the back wall. The problem is it was tough for a reason, which means the most he could get is just slight power. This flick could be a goal. Goal line save for Wizz after the demo. Nugget, nice block. He's just too nice. Wizz can't stand for it. He only wants compliments on shots he thinks are good. Watch him not say good shot after Wizz's first banger. Nugget likely could have won the race to that ball if he really wanted to, but playing it a little bit slow. Not how our other 140 ping dominator plays. A nice block. Did everything that Wizz does right. Nugget is just going to give him a compliment for it. He's too nice. Nugget shot directly on net. I mean, of course, Wizz was going to get that save. I mean, top tier players are always going to save that. Nugget was just trying to, you know, get a continuation play potentially from it. But still, he's going to throw out Wizz a nice block. Nugget's block, actually, on the other side of the field was much better, much harder to connect on. Midfield boost not spawning for Nugget or Wizz either, it seems like. Challenge from Nugget. Potentially good enough. Interesting bump from Nugget. He's got to recover quickly, and actually Wizz missed. I wanted to watch the recovery because I thought for sure Wizz was at least going to put it on the net, but he actually missed wide. So I'm not really sure why, since we didn't get to see. Nugget, great flick. A little bit too high. Wizz not even going to get registered with a save because Nugget, I believe, just missed. Nuggets, wave dash dribbles. Never takes a shot on net. Uh-oh, he might have just own goaled. Oh, what a save on his own goal. Nugget says calculated. He is still playing with his Flowers boost, which if you've seen him play on stream before, is a signature of Nugget. There it is. Got to be the first goal. It's hard to shut somebody out in ones, and Wizz is not going to shut Nugget out. With 49 seconds left to go, Nugget puts himself on the board. Once upon a time, I believe, AJ said if Nugget won a show match, he'd be on FaZe. And I have yet to see Nugget be announced for the main roster because he did win that show match. But he is still in FaZe Clan, according to Rocket League. Wizz playing a little panicky in the corner. Nugget was good to pull off that play and try get a shot on net, but Wizz still able to cover it. 20 seconds. Time is running out for Nugget. Need to see something special here. He's liking these wall wave dashes to get momentum, but he just can't force it through Wizz's defense. This time he does, though. A slight bump by Wizz. Maybe could have finished this off for Nugget. Nice delay on the wave dash. It got Wizz out of position. If you watch that from Wizz's perspective, he's expecting a flick to push it near the far post, so he's pushing out farther into the midfield or in the middle of the net to make the save, and then when only the wave dash comes out, it means he kind of has to make the save backwards, and that is exactly what needed to happen, but in Nugget's favor. We could have seen a tie game, but Nugget flipping right, leaving the ball left, and Wizz making it a 2-goal game. So game number 1 should go to Wizz. Oh wait, I guess it's still a possibility. Nugget looking like he was going for a single jump wave dash kickoff, but couldn't get the wave dash. Still got possession and scored a goal. And now with 1 second, Nugget needs this to go in the air. It did, but not high enough for him to be able to get back under it. So it'll be GG's. Wizz will win on his home server in game number 1, but a close one in the final moments. Game number 2. Wizz and Nugget. Wizz going to fake this diagonal kickoff. I think it was a diagonal kickoff that Nugget went for the wave dash and got a quick goal in the last game. So Wizz trying to get ahead of the game. Missed wave dash from Wizz. And I felt like the net was a little bit more open than Nugget treated it. If he had rushed the shot maybe a little bit quicker, might have had a goal. But, oh, now a complete miss by Wizz. Should be free. Nugget will roll it in. And the first lead for Nugget in this show match will come at the start of game number 2. Wizz taking his kickoff into his back corner. Nugget was pressuring it despite not having a ton of boost. He was able to pick up some pads, though. Wizz needed to get a little bit more height on his musty if you wanted to see that go in. Nugget tried to cover high by driving up the side wall, or sorry, the back wall, and coming off the side of the net. But Wizz still placed it well enough. A little bit of a delay on his flip after tilting his car down in order to make sure the placement was perfect. And he's got himself tied potentially. He can secure a nice shot off this kickoff. He might regain the lead he had all during game number 1. Reset from Wizz. Oh no, Nugget. Not the kind of save you want to see. Wait a second, am I crazy? What happened? Once again, I switched away from Wizz's perspective because I thought what he had to do was easy, and there was nothing interesting to watch there. I thought Nugget had the hard task of recovering somehow and making it back. You see, he felt bad. Wizz feeling bad. Nugget scoring him. Nugget saying thanks. But he will absolutely break open this game if given the opportunity. Great reset off the wall. Good placement by Nugget. You could see him calculating what to do with this flip. Gets it early, far away from the net, and ultimately uses it right as he hits the ground to slot it in the bottom left. It's impossible for Wizz to make that save. He has to kind of pre-jump and come off the wall in order to cover 99% of options. And right inside the bottom corner, near post, if Wizz guards that, he's leaving everything else open. So just great placement from Nugget. And an aggressive challenge as Wizz takes the ball off the wall. Really strong possession touch into his own corner. We'll see if he's able to hold on to it. A lot of the times, players trying to move this quickly can't, but it actually worked out great. Wizz looking to get physical in his corner. Ends up bumping Nugget out, and he swings back around for the demo. You saw Wizz recognizing he was about to lose his life just a moment too late as he single jumped there. Right as Nugget connects. Nugget is apologizing to Eros, who I believe bet on a Nugget sweep. Nugget now up 5-1. I wonder how Wizz is feeling about giving that free one to Nugget now. Nugget is so quick off the wall. He seems really comfortable with those high bounces off the kickoff. Was unable to get anything here, but at least prevented Wizz from taking the full field shot. Look at Nugget flow around right now. It's okay not to be jumping if you don't want to be. Wizz corralling the ball up off the wall. And whether he meant to or not, ended up turning that into an air dribble bump. I felt like he just kind of got caught in front of the ball a bit as he tried to pull it towards net. He needed to get that kind of position on that side of the ball just to flip it and prevent it from hitting back wall. And it just so worked out that that position also works as a ward against defenders trying to come in, as he was able to keep Nugget from getting a good save. Nugget a demo once again. Wall dash, but he needs 100 to make a play, so he'll take a trip all the way back to the corner to find it. Chip up, and he got a really nice reset, but ultimately it operated as a fake. I think Wizz was expecting a straight touch. Oh no, watching from Wizz's perspective, it actually it's kind of a total whiff. I'm not sure in what world Nugget is taking the ball to where Wizz tried to pre-read it. Nugget kickoff. Slapped on net. Wizz able to control it. That being said, Nugget still with possession. He's had possession ever since the probably like the 4-minute mark, it feels like. He's just been controlling the game completely. Basically, ever since Wizz said he gave that goal for free, Nugget has given absolutely nothing back. Nugget possession attempt as he tries to take it back into his corner. He's just barely able to hold on to it. He noticed he needed to panic just to stay in control of it, but he did. Now Wizz with tons of field ahead of him. Not going for the reset, instead going for the double, and he finds the angle. Nugget tries to pre-jump the reset, so instead Wizz takes it over the top of him, and the best chance Nugget had was to somehow stay in the angle of the double, but he couldn't. Wizz with a spectacular third. Minute 13. Nuggets looking to try and control at the midfield. Should be able to. Wizz finally forced off the ball. Wall to air dribble for Nugget. He's looked smooth in these positions earlier in this series, but this time a well-timed challenge from Wizz. Results in Wizz having the ball. Nugget too quick. This is the punishment at times for playing as fast as humanly possible, which it does seem like Nugget has been trying to do. They just pre-jumped that so early. Wizz lost his bounce dribble there. Too much forward momentum on it. Couldn't stick with the ball enough to protect it and chip it away when Nugget came to challenge. Nugget strong touch off the corner in the demo. He has done such a good job of this. Whenever Wizz is looking for these kind of boost steals and these pressure plays, Nugget is a little bit unconventional. Instead of worrying about picking up 100 or fighting to box out, he just gets a strong touch and then aims for Wizz on the demo. This time he's able to do it far from his own net. 7-4. Certainly he's going to be taking game number 2. 8-4 with 17 seconds left to go. Wizz is throwing some nice ones in. but only for the ones he believes are actually nice. So that was just great placement. Motormouth engine sound and that clown boost will be the best annoy your opponent's combo. I don't know what clown boost you're talking about. People must not be using it on show matches very often. Flowers is definitely the most annoying that anybody ever uses. At least according to YouTubers. I'm used to YouTube commenters, that is. I'm used to flower boost now. Doesn't even bug me that much, if at all. I think I've just watched enough Nugget show matches now that it just doesn't sound too crazy. Game number 3. Nugget popped out to get a new boost. What is it going to be? Oh, he just went with standard. Hey, he hooked you guys up. You guys better give some Drakes in chat for Nugget. Pulling out a standard boost for you all. Wizz, ceiling reset, and the Octane now I believe is in the Fennec. And he gets just taken off the map. Or sorry, Nugget gets taken off the map for the first time. Wizz giving him some of his own medicine. Almost got the recovery. I'm actually going to watch this now. I wasn't planning on watching this, but I think Nugget got a touch. How close did he get here? Oof. Just barely not able to get in front of it. Feer just started watching YouTube. Enjoy the content. Had to follow and sub. Yo, thank you, Woody Sloth. Appreciate that. Yeah, we've been grinding YouTube. A video every single day for basically 2 years, but the streak is actually only about to hit 1 full year. I think June 20th or 21st, 22nd, something like that, will officially be non-stop 1 video every single day for a year straight. Now, I've been kind of doing that for almost 2 years. It's just there's been a few days I did 2 in a row, and then a few days I didn't do any. But we're really interested in getting that 1 full straight year of 1 video every single day. It's a tough grind, but we do it for the fans. Nugget, look at this pinch. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wizz threw a nice one in for a good reason. Let's watch it from Wizz's perspective. Oh my goodness. It wasn't even really a pinch. He kind of like wave dashed onto the wall, chipped it into the wall, back off the wall, and then onto his car. It was 3 different touches. His car twice in the wall once, not like a direct pinch. But man, that was an incredibly powerful shot. Wizz just, all he can throw is WTF, huh? He might have just scored on himself. I guess Nugget doesn't have the boost to get a quick shot. But if he did, he would have been scoring on himself. Nugget playing really aggressive, and I thought making a mistake, but maybe he had a good read on the boost levels of Wizz, because if he did, and he knew he wasn't being too dangerous, good air dribble bump attempt. Wizz found a way to get around it, though. And Nugget, he likes to try and hold on to possession at all times, even if it means taking what might be an out-of-control touch back into his corner for some other players. He doesn't seem to mind at all. He'll rush back to his half at full speed and find a way to hold on to the ball. Nugget once again, failed attack, back to his corner. Wizz wants to find a way to punish him, whether that's from taking the ball away or demoing him after he runs out of boost. But not only has Nugget been able to hold on to possession, but he also hasn't really been low boost. Usually you'd think using a ton to get back to your corner will be problematic. Finally, Wizz is going to be able to score. Nugget held on to possession for a few minutes straight, but that touch was too high. He couldn't protect it. And Wizz takes it away, takes the lead. Nuggets 50 with Wizz, taken off the map. Wizz takes to the skies early after Nugget respawns and approaches it quickly on a challenge, and Wizz gets nothing out of it, so maybe a good fake challenge from Nugget. I don't even know if it's necessarily a fake challenge when Wizz reacted so quickly that Nugget, there's no chance he would have been up for that ball that early anyways. Not the best of reverse 50s for a Nugget off the kickoff, but his recoveries have been great. He's just finding ways to turn some bad positions into good ones. He's in control now. He tries to tap it over the top of Wizz. He doesn't score in the first, and he doesn't score in the second, and Wizz should be able to get a counter. He doesn't have boost, but he doesn't need it, I don't think. Wait, he did need it. Nugget can recover. Once again, another bad situation that somehow Nugget finds his way out of. Nugget, tons of camera changes up on that corner to see what Wizz is going to do. Has to take a touch here. Looks to try and side flip it onto the side wall in order to prevent the shot, but still a great position for Wizz. Nugget likely had to just give up on that 100 boost, turn back in field, and do his best to pressure Wizz. But even then, if Wizz sees that, he probably goes up higher, knowing that just going high will beat him as opposed to going fast. So it's a tough spot for Nugget either way. Wizz, the reset, forced to use it as Nugget pre-jumps. And he might have been better off just trying to 50 and holding on to it. Credit to Nugget, though, because it was him and his movement that triggered Wizz to feel the pressure and want to use the flip right away. What are my thoughts on more 2v2 show matches? Rizzo has some great 2v2 show matches going on today. I forget what time they're happening. But you guys can check out Rizzo's channel. Ooh, nice slot by Nugget. Double off the backboard. Able to find the top left corner. I want to see Wizz was able to pick up some pads, but he had to drive straight down the midfield in order to do it. That left him just far enough out of the net for their window to be there. He gets at 7 Eastern. Nice. It'll be right after Evo versus AJ then. Nugget. Reset saved away. Wizz is going to take this into his back corner. Can he hold on to possession as well as Nugget is able to? Looks like he might be as he long shots, and it's in! Oh my goodness, it's posting in. Nugget was hoping that it wouldn't be. But man, is it slotted well. Oof. Tough break for Nugget fans. But 4-4. 41 seconds left to go. What is that, 7 Eastern? Rizzo is running a 2v2 event today. Just 4 teams. 7 Eastern. Check it out. I love what Rizzo's been doing with those Mobile 1 show match stuff. Once again, a demo goal for Nugget. This time at a crucial time. Holding the lead with 27 seconds. Can result in being able to play the time for the rest of the match. Nugget's going to have a hard time playing time, though, with only 12 boosts. He's going to have to be careful here. Interesting soft touch to keep the ball back away from the net. Can he keep it away forever? He needs to save this away, and Wizz had just run out of boost as well. Now Nugget with 100. Is he going to demo Wizz in the corner? Seems like he's definitely going to try. He's looked for demos. Oh, no, he forced Wizz to own goal. Wizz had to keep it in the air, and he had no choice but getting underneath it. Wizz says BRB and GG. So we'll see him back in a moment. But he got pulled away from the net because of Nugget. And he had to keep it from hitting the ground. What up, Cam? Nugget up 2-1. Headed to game number 4. 62 million? Did I not say 62 million? Game number 4. Nugget and Wizz. Wizz starting off this game 4 with a wall to air dribble. The resets. Can he slot it top right? No, so close. That would have been quite the shot if he could get it inside the post and crossbar. For now, it'll be a 0-0 game. Really deep fake challenge by Wizz. It works pretty successfully. It gets Nugget to drop the ball, but boy, is it dangerous if Nugget has the read that he is faking that. He can just flick over the top and has all open field ahead of him. Nuggets. He has gotten some late resets and the ball falls away from him. He definitely has some magic inside of him in the air. Not going to really use it this time. Just a soft touch toward Wizz. But he knew that a shot placed directly at the defender is sometimes really hard to save, especially with low boost. You can't get a solid touch out of danger. And Nugget able to just follow it up. Wizz wall to air dribble. Reset. Goes underneath. A nice one from Nugget. Wizz accepts it this time. He says, yeah, that was a good shot. Not like the other ones that you gave me compliments on. Smart plays by both these guys in the air. When they see that defender rising high up the wall. Recognizing that slotting it in the bottom corner is probably the best way to get it past. Wizz just quick. Nugget says, what? The answer is 140 ping, my man. I'm guessing. Yeah, I think Nugget just thought he is touching that. But it's hard to feel too sympathetic for Nugget, who intentionally chose a 30 or 40 worst ping server. Wizz from the back corner. Gotta get a third. Wizz finally feeling good about these shot attempts enough to accept the compliments. Nugget wall dashing in the corner sent him high up the wall, and that's what put him out of position. And no wall dashes were going to save him afterwards. Interesting first touch from Wizz. Pretty poor one, I would say, out to the midfield. And Nugget didn't really have that deep of a fake challenge. You know, if he had challenged closer to the ball, you could understand why Wizz might do that. But either way, Nugget gains possession at the midfield and just did not expect Wizz to challenge. He didn't even react at all. Didn't even drop the ball, which is what we saw him do before. But maybe that's because we saw Wizz throw in a deep fake challenge. He just earned himself another goal by having Nugget expect another one. Nice play by Nugget. Great catch, touch as this comes off the wall. Pop it right to a shooting position. And as Wizz swings through, I think he was trying to go for a demo. He wasn't able to connect. Where is Feer? You scared me there for a second. I had to look to see if my mic was muted. I'm here. Nugget putting Wizz to sleep and then 50ing him on the goal line. Wizz just did not want to challenge as Nugget was jumping and wave dashing around the field. Your mic is muted. No. You guys would be panicking more than that. No, chat. You're wrong. I don't believe you. You guys would have been panicking many minutes before this. Wizz. Chip over the top. You even have Nugget. No! I refuse to believe. I can see the stream reacting. The stream volume, like the mixer, reacting to my voice. Nuggets. Down 2 as we approach 30 seconds in. You don't think it's muted? It's just super quiet? I don't know if you had a setting or something by accident. I don't know if I believe that either. But I'll entertain ideas later. Oh, what a flick by Nugget. There's no way. You guys are all messing with me. You're all messing with me. I refuse to believe it. Nothing has changed. That's a really great flick, though. Nuggets. Can he get an immediate kickoff goal to tie it up? Nugget looking for a double off the backboard. He actually sent it too low. The whole net was open. Nugget throwing a nice block, but really, I think it was just a bit of missed execution on the part of Nugget. Unless he was trying to go under Wizz, assuming he was going to pre-jump. And so he's giving him credit, saying, wow, you have nerves of steel to never jump. But it didn't seem like that was the case. All right, you guys are hating. I can't tell if you guys are legitimately having problems on your end or not. Nuggets not able to handle that dribble from Wizz. I hate you guys, chat. I hate you. Oh, that was going to be a really tough save. Wizz was hoping to cut that infield of the challenge by Nugget, but he clips it with just the back of his car. Wizz throws in the nice one. Nugget wants to end it here with a gentleman's sweep. Taking a wide angle. Looking to pick up the pads instead of worrying immediately about the ball. Being said, ends up giving up the ball anyways, despite trying to get himself in a good position. Too strong of a first touch and was unwilling to use any of the boosts he had picked up in order to try and earn it back. The 50 would have been poor with Wizz, no doubt, but better than just leaving the net wide open. Why are they being nice? That's funny. I've watched a ton of 1v1. I've played a ton of 1v1 in ranked, and they're never nice. Why are those guys being nice? Nugget gets a 6th. 10 seconds. Wizz fake kickoff in the diagonal. Haven't seen him do it in a bit, but it works perfect as he's able to gain control. Round to air dribble. Gonna have to use all his boosts just to get it back on nets, and it ends up working out. Usually dribbles like that are fairly easy to read because you don't have to respect the fact that the ball is headed to the back wall, but Nugget did. You see from his perspective, he did kind of pre-jump as Wizz was dribbling and looked to guard his back wall, which I would argue he didn't really need to do. He could have stayed grounded longer. Now he's going to need 2 goals in 30 seconds. He doesn't want to go to game 5. Nuggets wall dashing like crazy. Doesn't want to use any of his 60 boost to catch back up, and the benefit of that now means he's going to have more than enough to make a save on Wizz's shot. The problem is he needed a goal moments ago and is not going to afford to just get this one with 2 seconds left. It would take a real miracle. Both of Wizz's games now, though, he's just barely been able to hold on to. Nugget gets him within 1 with a couple seconds left. That'll do it. Wizz takes game number 2. We're heading to game 5 in this interesting US West matchup. Game 5, Nugget versus Wizz. Nugget is currently rated number 2 in the world right now. Did I forget to mention that? I think it's because the season just started. It doesn't really mean a ton. Everybody got reset. Although the ones ladder does get reset very weirdly. It doesn't get reset like the other ones. I think as a way to try and make the distribution in that mode closer to the other game modes. That's my only guess. At some point, they're going to need to stop doing that, right? Otherwise, it's going to get too inflated. I don't know. But either way, Nugget has played a few games before the rest of the top 10, so he's now at number 2. Wizz up 2-0 in this game number 5. Nice outplay to win the race to the midfield boost, and Nugget had committed to it hard. So his wall wave dash just bumps Wizz deeper into the play. They once again are going to fight each other over the ball. This time Nugget gets the win. So Wizz is going to have a late recovery, and Nugget might be able to punish that. Yeah, he does. Wizz had a choice here at the midfield. Pick up the few pads in the arc that leads towards the middle of the net, or go all the way back to the corner boost, but then be recovering late. And he decided he liked the grab 100, recover late option better. That proves to not work as Nugget gets a first. Nugget couldn't see Wizz behind the ball, so he popped it early. I swear he popped it because he thought an early challenge was coming, not because he thought he'd get it over the top of him. I think Wizz essentially got what he wanted here with his super early soft pop, but Wizz maybe tried to intercept it at too high of a point. I think if he had driven that out a little bit, might have had a better chance at getting a touch. But he is the top 100 player, not me, so maybe he just wasn't going to get there at all. Mufasa, thank you for the 10 months, man. Such a long time of tier 1. Appreciate it, Mufasa. Great having you here. Ooh, Nugget is a really solid kind of 45-degree flick that he has shooting out from the dead center mass of his car. That's what's so interesting to me. Normally when you see super powerful flicks, it usually is players rolling the ball towards the ends of their car and finding a way to flick it off with massive power. But Nuggets feels like he's shooting it from much further back than anybody else does. Right in, as I described, like that center of mass, almost even behind. What a great flick. 3-2. Nogski, you guys trying to compare him to Moxie? But I would say Moxie, I feel like, drops it forward as well. And then kind of air rolls through as he flicks and just destroys it. Nugget this time losing control of it. Pops it early for that reason, I'm sure. Now he's got Wizz. Oh my goodness! Just enough of a bump from Wizz. I think popped Nugget back into the ball and sent it too high. Otherwise, that was going to be a great wave dash dribble from Nugget. He still has a 3-goal streak, though, to put him up after going down 2-0. Nugget trying to pop it over the top of Wizz as he saw him creeping up near the side wall. Wasn't quite able to get it high enough, though. So Wizz takes control and doesn't know what to do with a dribble that deep with that tight of an angle. So you can see him kind of freezing. Nugget takes his opportunity to challenge over the top, and he might have found an angle to find a fourth. Wizz thinking about getting his own 100, and as soon as Nugget stole it, he didn't know what to do. Was a little bit too far out of his net, too underneath the ball to be able to fly directly up and make a play. Nugget, nice bump. He says, you can have the 100, I don't care. I am going to get a 5th goal. Halfway through the game, 3-goal lead. Nugget trying to get the win on US West. You literally could not convince this guy to play it on US East. And trust me, we both tried, me and Wizz. Kickoff goal for Wizz, though. Nugget loves his wall dashes. He likes wave dashing onto the wall, which isn't really a wall dash, but definitely something he has done multiple times in this series. Forced into the air to block Wizz's shot. And just jumping back and forth between the ground and the wall. Wave dashing. Who needs a 100 boost when you could just wave dash like crazy? Wizz, I think he just had a miss. He tried to flip the ball on net, which would have been a tough spot. He likely would have come out on top of because both him and Nugget were running low on boost, but he just completely whiffed it. Now he's got himself some open field and a 4th. It's actually faster, though. The high ping makes you feel speedy. Kind of a nice feeling. I don't know about that. That sounds like copium. That sounds like copium for players or regions who have to play on super high ping. Nuggets cannot get deep enough under the ball. It was kind of falling away from him that whole time. Wizz is going to be able to tie it up. It does feel like that, though. The only thing that I could maybe buy is like the Middle East guys like playing on EU servers with higher ping, maybe just because the servers are higher quality for whatever reason. That's the only thing I can buy. Switching to another region servers because those servers are more consistent or something like that. What I don't buy is that higher ping just purely makes you feel faster, period. As someone who plays on West and East, gets about 80 or so, 80, 90 on East, I definitely don't feel any faster there. Five, really crucial goal here with a minute left to go. Who is going to get the lead? Who is going to be able to control the game in the final seconds? Tons of goals happen in one, so it might not necessarily be the last goal, but you get to play the game so much differently. The other player has to be desperate in the final moments, but As 30 seconds pass, this may just be the last goal. Wall dashes like crazy for Nugget. Impressive, but maybe game losing, as Wizz is able to easily take the ball down to the other side of the field. Nugget fell way too deep with those wall dashes. He's got 24 seconds to find an answer. Wizz delay kickoff. Didn't work out well for him. Nugget does have the possession he would want. You can't see Wizz from behind the ball. Seems like he cut the ball a little bit more just so he could see Wizz. Wizz first challenge doesn't work. Nugget, how is this? Oh, that's not going to be what he wants. That flip away from the ball didn't stand a chance at blocking Wizz from getting the save, and Nugget forced to tap it to the ground. Wizz will win the series on US West. Not a bad performance by Nugget at all. But home field is maintained.